Hello guys, today I've got the Amazfit Active 3 Premium watch, and today we're going to go through the charging and the battery maintenance. When you buy your watch, you don't receive the charger, the power adapter, so you need to buy yourself or just have one in your home that has the USB Type-A cable. You receive the cable that I mentioned a second ago, and this cable is like this, as you can see, with these magnets, as you can see, magnetical pins, magnets with pins, and the USB Type-C, the USB Type-A cable over here. To charge our watch, you need to just plug your cable into some power adapter you have in your home, which has to have the USB Type-A, and oh god, as you can see here, we have our pads for our pins. You need to just, as I can see, place it like this, not like this because our magnets are refusing to do so, but like this. Now our watch started to charge. We need to be very cautious with this because, as you can see, it's very, as you can see, delicate. So yeah, but that is how to charge. And now let's go to the battery maintenance. I think that it's better to show the battery maintenance on the phone in your application. The application is called Zepp, because here they have the smaller screen and the same settings in the settings tab. So go to the devices section over here in your application, Zepp application, and now scroll down a little bit and tap device settings. As you can see here, we've got the display brightness, on vibration, workout, etc. The first and the most important thing you need to do is to go to display brightness. Here, make sure that the auto brightness is enabled, because this is the option that is crucial for a battery, because it updates the screen of our watch up to our own environment where we are in, and we don't have the fixed high brightness always. Of course, it's recommended when you don't use your brightness high. I mean, if you use your brightness when it's like this and it just fixed this, just have auto brightness enabled. But if you have your brightness always set to this value, something like this, don't even bother with this option because it's just, not crucial for you. Screen on duration. It's crucial, of course, too. So make sure that the display on screen duration is set to as lowest value as you're comfortable with. As low value as you are comfortable with, because the lower the value, better it is for your watch. For the video purposes, I'll leave it on the maximum time, which is here, which is 30 seconds. But as I said, the better value is the lower one. Always on display, make sure that here this is disabled. And now, how to maintain the battery. To maintain the battery correctly, here I showed you how to save the battery, but to maintain the battery correctly, I do actually recommend to charge it at night. Actually, don't leave your watch plugged into your power for 2 whole days or maybe a whole day. Just make sure that it's charged up to 100% and then take this watch off from the charger. Apart from that, here, as you can see, we have something like workouts, and if you open that, you can see that we have workout detection. If you want to save the battery, you have it disabled. So now let's focus on the battery like this itself. So it will be in the phone's setting, on the watch settings. So let me zoom in quickly so that you will see everything. Okay, so at first click this button, not this button, wait a moment. Here, this button over here to go to this applications list. Here, as you can see, we have many things, like for example, workout history, biocharge activity, Zepp coach map, etc. You need to here open the settings over here. Now, as you can see, we have watch face and time, Bluetooth, display, vibration, workout, notifications, voice assistant, workout accessory, preferences, permissions, and battery manager. Open the battery manager over here and scroll down. And now, as you can see here, we have a few options. active heart rate monitor. If you want to save the battery, you can disable this option. Assisted sleep monitor, disable it also, but of course you need to tap on this switch. And sleep breathing quality monitor, you can disable it also. When it comes to the sport watches like the Amazfit here, the battery should last more than 1 day, like in Apple Watches. But if you want to have your battery, for example, last somehow 2 weeks or something like that. Apart from that, here, if you scroll down, you can see the details about functioning of your watch. If you want to check them from time to time, or if you are just somehow interested into this, so here it is. As you can see, we have 0 times wake on rest race, 0 times used the NFC card, 0 times used workouts, outdoor workouts, 1 notification, 0 times blood oxygen test, 2 minutes on screen, 0 minutes music playback, 0 minutes Bluetooth calls, and 0 seconds background running. And as you can see at the top, we have the battery percentage. And how can you prolong it? Apart from all these that I showed you, here we have shorten on-screen duration. And as you can see, here we have the same setting that I showed you on the phone. And actually, that's it of this most important thing that we have in our watch connected to the battery maintenance. When it comes to the location services, etc., it's really useful to have them disabled also. To have them disabled also. But when it comes to the, you have lost your watch or something, when it comes to these situations, I do recommend to have these options enabled, even though they use a lot of battery. I mean, not a lot, but they use some battery. That's why we don't usually disable these options. Just leave them enabled because they don't harm you, and they don't use that much battery. But as for the topic of this video, I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that now you can use your watch freely, and that's it. Hope it helps you, and have a nice day. Goodbye.